I think we're gonna start.
The link below. Do you see it? Why are you watching me still? You haven't clicked the link yet. Click it. Click it. Click the link right now.
And that's the thing. I like the grind of Atlanta because, first of all, you can always find the right people to support you. It's weird, right?
Yeah.
Because you will always find an artist. Either can't sing, some can. Okay?
Yeah.
Auto-tune is a blessing in their soul. Amen. And you have people that are business minded. You have apps that you can link with people that just do realtors, like business, arts, and everything here.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of hard to get bored.
Wow.
It's very hard to get bored.
Wow.
I have people that are in church, people that are just straight up business. I have 2 business degrees. We can just talk about business. I'm an artist.
Yeah.
I love to paint. I love to sing, draw. I do that. And then, the TV. And so it's like, I love everything about it because I can find a friend anywhere. I love it.
Wow. You have 2 business degrees.
Facts. It's just associates, but I did that. Boom.
Yeah.
I created what I wanted in my life. My mom, she's been a hairstylist for about 38 years.
Wow.
Never failed. And I was like, I don't want to be like you, Mom. I want to do better. You know what I'm saying? So I want to make sure that when somebody comes to me and you ask me, Tangy, can you help me with so-and-so? I'm going to say, yeah. I know how to do a lot of things, and it's because I sit, I learn, I observe, and I create. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the type of people I want around me.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody lower mindset. Let's build together. Let's create, like we were talking about. Let's support each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you reaching out.
Yeah. Because I knew I wanted to come out here. This sit down with Daniel Tademy, this show started last year.
Okay.
During COVID. I was in radio.
How was that?
This. It was
interesting.
Extremely. I started. I was in radio.
Okay.
And I was finding my voice because I'm an artist. I rap, so
Shut your mouth. What kind?
What kind of rap?
Yeah, country, soul, or that's the stuff that I don't understand, or okay.
It's good stuff. I'll let you hear something.
I'm excited.
So I've never been afraid. I've never been shy to be in front of people because I'm an artist. I perform, so I was always cool with that. But I really didn't have. It took me a while to find my speaking voice because I was so into music. I never really considered doing anything else. But we started doing radio. Me and my wife, we had a segment within a show called Real Talk with the Tademys, and so I was doing that and. I just fell in love with talking, and my wife was like, "You need to get paid to talk."
Facts.
Because you just.
I need to get paid.
Yeah.
Goals.
So, after the George Floyd murder, I was like, I want to sit down and just talk with a law enforcement officer on a Facebook Live.
Was he allowed to do that?
The cop?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was a couple of them. They was like, I cannot talk on camera. Very robotic. They was like, nah. So you was able to talk to the cop.
I was able to, to a cop because he was an Orange County deputy sheriff at the time. Okay. And he retired since then. He was a mentor friend of mine, and he's a pastor, and he's black. So that's like 3 different dynamics.
That's so many levels. Come on.
So I was like, would you do a Facebook Live with me? Just talking. We're just going to talk about, the tension between blacks and police. And then you give your perspective. And then we'll talk about
because I still
George
don't trust
Floyd,
them,
what you thought
just
about
being
it.
honest.
It's tough.
It's tough. I don't know if you want my kidneys or not. I don't know.
It's tough. Okay. But see, the way you feel about it, that's real. Like
Facts.
That's real, and it's validated,
Facts.
So he got on the show, and he was really transparent,
Okay.
as he really could be. He was upfront with it, and I appreciated his openness and willingness to do it. And he just came to the house, set up in the office, and we just did a live. Yeah. And it went over really well.
That's nice. Like really what did you gain from that though?
To realize the way other cops see it, and it's not every officer.
Every cop is not the same.
Every cop is not like that.
I understand.
So in his perspective, but he was like, there is racism in there. He was like, it
Today.com.
shouldn't exist. It really exists. And there's
Driving
things
while
that he
black
had
is
to-
real.
Yeah, and there was things that he spoke up on in his, precinct where he worked. He brought it up. He brought up some things and how they police the black neighborhoods a whole lot more than white neighborhoods.
Unfortunately.
So he would be one of the cops to say, hey, if we're setting up a speed trap here in this black community, we know people over here doing it, running stop signs. We know this area. I'm gonna go over here. He would go by himself, but he would try to, be that, that voice. And so
the voice of reason. Yeah.
But he did tell me this too. There's a different set of laws that law enforcement officers have to abide by. So they may break one of the laws that we say. We're like, oh, that's against the law. That's against the law. Yeah, for you.
Ooh,
But when I'm policing you, I have my own. So if they don't break those, that's why it's hard to try cops.
That's that boo.
And they know how to do it. And he's like, yes, we know how to agitate
that's
y'all
just
to make
not
sure
my
that we can.
profession.
So it's
I
just,
can't.
I learned that, and it opened your eyes. But then again, to sit and talk to a law enforcement officer, I wanted to show that dialogue to people.
I want to talk to a white cop. How about that?
I would love to do that too.
You know what I'm saying? Because for me, I grew up in a predominantly white neighborhood, i.e. the only black child in the school. Okay? And I say that,
Wow.
it was another, but he was high yellow. I don't know if he white, I don't know. I see the curls, but the other ones don't. You know what I'm saying? So, they made fun of the name and all this. I grew up like that, where racism was high. They wrote KKK all over our newly bought house.
Right.
Threw dead, animals in front of our yard. I was never allowed to play outside. You know what I'm saying? So friendships, I didn't know because I wasn't allowed to go outside.
Right.
Until maybe 5 years later. Like it was, you go to work, you go, like it was just a different type of upbringing. So cops, I wasn't raised to be prejudiced.
Yeah.
I was raised to be aware of your surroundings.
Yep.
And I'm still aware of my surroundings now. I have 4 9s. I'm not playing.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, that's real.
I pack heat.
Real.
All the time. I
Real
just didn't
talk.
bring it today because,
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know. But
No, and that's fine. It's crazy because I believe that I really believe in people being able to carry guns, and I think that's something that, especially if you have a family,
facts.
Own a
Protect
gun.
that.
Being black,
Come on.
you should have one for sure.
All day, every
Definitely.
day. One underneath the
Definitely.
fireplace, the kitchen.
Legally,
Boom.
Legally on them. Be real. Legally on them, because you don't want life to happen.
I got some concealed and a
definitely-
license.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You grew up in Georgia?
I'm from Texas. How you doing, Aunt?
Ooh.
How you doing, Aunt? Wichita Falls. How you doing? Yeah. All day. But I have a different personality, as it's been explained to me. Because when I say I'm from Texas, they're like, oh, I thought you were from California or New York. No, it's more, I'm just openly retarded. In a good way.
Real.
Like,
That's real.
if I attract genuine people, I feel.
Yeah.
And it's because I pray for it. Because I had losers. For years.
Facts.
Okay. Where it was just, they were just taking. Oh, let me borrow $100, but when I want 25, you ain't there. You know what I'm saying? So when I prayed that mess away, and learned how to get my normal voice that I wanted to use, I grew from that. I prayed, and God allowed me to not only mature as a woman, but mature as a business person and an equal opportunist.
Right.
To grow for me.
Right.
And so the reason why I was okay with you, it was your approach, professionalism, and it was easy because I don't say yes to a lot of people. Yeah. Because I'd be like, is that Kmart? I don't know. That's like a discount. I don't know. But it was just like, okay, yeah, you were married, like that. You came professional and you followed up. You got forms and stuff for me to sign. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was a good vibe. So I respect you.
Yeah.
And I know we're gonna do some good business together.
Nice.
For real. Good platforms. And I don't know what your goal is. What is your end goal, by the way?
What, with the show?
Yeah.
Oh, listen, Tademy Enterprises, LLC.
Oh, okay.
But so check this out. So like with the platform, I really wanted, that's the reason why you don't see mics set up. I like sets. I like building my sets. I don't do green screens. Not that I have a problem with them. I don't do it because I'm pitching talk show.
Yeah.
I want a talk show, whether it's on television or whether it's on a streaming platform.
Okay.
Or whether it grows on YouTube. I'm not against that either. But you know, I want an actual set. I want a studio. I want to set it up, and I want to be able to. I want a live audience. I want to be able to be in front of a live audience too. So I just want to grow the talk show. You know. I want artists to be able to come in, perform.
Oh yeah,
stuff like that. Oh yeah, definitely want a mic.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to.
What kind of artist? Any artist?
You
got talent. You got the.
Be good. Just be good.
Do
as
you?
long as you good. Yeah, be good. I don't listen. Be good.
Oh.
I'm all about supporting my black people.
Yeah.
I'm all about that. I'm with it.
First of all, like we were talking about. Show up on time. Amen.
Be good.
You see, I pray for it. Amen. Show up. On time. Okay? No canceling because you are not going to get a call back. Amen.
There you go.
Yeah, that part.
Just be talented.
Yeah.
You know? I like all types of music. My wife knows that. I like all types of music. And I feel like for you too, especially in what you do, you know, having a show and talking to people, you have to be able to talk to all different types of people. So you kind of have to be extremely adaptable. Yes.
Absolutely.
Even if you might not agree with what a person is doing, but we could disagree and still be cool. Like,
Facts.
I can respect you as a human being, you know, but I believe that you have to have that. You know,
Facts.
especially doing what you're doing.
I had started this little show. It's not little because I'm delicious and I'm big, okay? Tangy for real, boom. YouTube. And I remember somebody forced me, basically. I went to this little meetup group. They were like, how to build your portfolio, how to be a great director in filming. That's my goal. I'm trying to be behind the camera.
Oh, you don't want to be in front of it?
Look, let me tell you, I was shy. Right. Now you can't tell me to shut up. Boom.
Right.
But listen, I was like, I want to create. I created my first music video. It went nice. It was buttery. Okay, first time. Okay, cool. They was like, no, you need to be in front of the camera, and like I was trying to decide if I was shy or not. You know, it was just like I don't know. But once I got in front of it, I found my zhuzh. Like this is my shit's naive for real.
Yeah.
Like I love it. I like talking to people. I don't judge. I started out, I remember it was my fourth person that I had recorded with. And he came on, we're just casually talking. And I was like, well, what is your dating preference? And he was like, well, look, I started out, I was married, I was engaged with a woman.
Right.
I was like, okay, cool. I was like, what happened to the marriage? He was like, told her like a week before the wedding, like I'm gay.
Whoa.
Wow.
But he proposed.
Yeah.
Why is he doing?
But he still liked the penis. But listen.
Jesus.
Yeah, but listen, that was some real stuff. We talked about
real.
that in depth. He didn't have to talk to me about it, you know what I mean? But like I say, I give that inviting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you was talking about the green screen. Like, nah, we chilling at the crib. Like we chilling, we ain't in New York.
No.
You know, but I like it. I like talking to people because we can just be open about real stuff. A lot of African American people aren't comfortable about talking about feelings. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I was raised, shut up, sit down, go to bed. You know what I'm saying? Cry. I'm gonna give you something to cry about. Like for real, you know what I'm saying? So it was it was just like I want to not only create an environment where you're comfortable,
right,
but also a healing process. That's what I give. You know what I'm saying? He talked about it openly. He said, I'd rather call off the wedding versus get married to a person and get some little paint tests on the side. I respect that.
That's real.
Yeah. So that's what the environment I like. I like meeting genuine people. It was a genuineness about you. That's why I was like, oh, okay, now did I know that you were going to follow up? I did not.
No?
I ain't know, because you know some people be on that CPT.
Yeah.
But it was it was good for me.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad. And I know I reached out to you early too, because when I reached out to you, we were still doing lives.
Yeah.
I had not started pre-recording yet.
Okay.
And we ran into a lot of issues going live. I do love live, and I would like to do it because I have a broadcasting background, so like I'm familiar with it and I'm comfortable with it too. I don't mind being live. I feel like,
it's cool, but it's those blips, and then when I click the live, they're like,
yeah.
And so
you gotta deal with that.
I don't like it.
So but I learned a lot, and I spent a lot of money trying to keep it going. But then my wife was like, "You should just pre-record," and I didn't want to commit to that editing job, and that was another thing.
Sir,
yeah,
it's annoying. I got people.
Yep.
Can you cut out that one part?
Yeah,
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, like it's so annoying. And so I got like these pending recordings that I literally want to give out. I want people to be shown.
Right.
I want them to be seen.
Yeah.
And bye. I don't want to be like, can you just cut that out? Like, look, you know what? I need to be smart like y'all and get like a contract. Don't you ask me to edit nothing.
Hey, listen. But see, here's the thing. Like, we've had people that come on and then they'll say, "Oh, I don't want that in. I don't want that in. This, that, and the third." I had someone reach out to me and do that, but then we talked about it, and I was because this is a real my platform is conversation. On my store page, the slogan I have is changing the world one conversation at a time. I believe conversation is a dead thing. Mm-hmm. I believe people talk, but we don't truly converse.
It's a facade.
Yeah. But it's just like, so I'm a fan of the conversation. So I have people, like you've seen the guest forms, like, if there's something that you want to hit on, I'll bring it up in the conversation, and I'll have that. But we're gonna talk, you know,
the real stuff. Like,
we're just gonna talk.
Why are you here?
Yeah. And then we'll move it that way. Why did you come to Georgia?
I prayed Texas? On it. As crazy as that seemed, I lost my 4th promotion. I was like, God, Texas is not what that is. I cannot. I'm born and raised. I'm ready. Goodbye.com. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where am I supposed to go? I applied at DC, California, New York.
See you in DC.
Boom. Because I'm Chocolate City. And then Atlanta, DC, Cali. It was like you almost had to strip to make rent. I'm not playing.
Oh, really?
It was like $5,000 for 200 square feet. Where we doing that? I ain't be able to do it, sir. So that was like an automatic, unless I work for I'm about to say Punk, but his name is Trump. Anyway, and so I had a job lined up in Florida. Prayed about it. I'm still fasting. This is 2-month fast. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Boom, nothing. Let me tell you, I prayed on it. I got a temp job. They didn't do any interviews on the phone, but they chose me to do it on the phone. They only did it in person, okay?
Wow.
The project was only supposed to last 3 months. I was like, God, if you open that door, that's for me. They hired me over the phone, never met me day in their life, okay? Moved down here, they hired 100 people. 98 people got fired. Guess who was still here?
Wow.
Boom. When you are destined to do something, that's just what that is. There's no question. So I knew I was going to be here. They hired me. I've been there since 2018. I just got a new job 3 weeks ago.
Wow.
And so it's been a true blessing.
Yeah.
I was very sure that I wasn't going to get fired and I was going to be good.
You just knew it. He's like, I'm here.
Period. When you got the faith.
Yeah.
It's nothing nobody else can say. And I was scared, like I was applying now.
Yeah.
They done let go 25 this week. I don't know, Lord. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I done moved 17 cajillion states away. On a temp, it wasn't even permanent. Yeah. But it's just like the belief that I have. Just like this is what I do. Yeah. It's no effort in it. I can talk every day, all day. Put me in front of anybody. Yeah. oh, Tangy, we need you. Bet. You know what I'm saying? Got it. This is just my jus. So once I found that niche in my life, like this is buttery for me, and this is the reason why I came here. It was prophesied over me. What is about to come, I ain't gonna say it right now because y'all ain't ready.
Nope.
But it's gonna be something big, and it's not because I'm trying to boast or anything like that. It's just because I know I'm not just a regular person. It's something that makes me stand out. This I know.
It's purposeful.
Facts.
And I think that I don't think it's a conceited or cocky thing. Am I good? Am I still good? Okay. I don't believe it's a the woman we spoke to before you, she's a model.
Okay.
And she was really well. She did really good conversation. And I was telling her, I was like, it's not a cocky thing or a prideful thing when you know who you are.
Sure.
It's a confidence that you walk with, and it's not that you're better than anyone else. You just know your value.
Sure.
And you know what you have to offer to the world.
Absolutely.
And I think that when you find that confidence, people that see it in you, and if they don't have it, then they'll call it something that is not because they're unsure of it. But if you find someone that has that same thing, you're like, oh no, that's not an arrogance thing.
Facts.
It's not a cocky thing because you know it too. So you kind of can see where they're at. And you notice it in other people.
I said it all with my whole two chests.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For real. I actually got signed to Face modeling agency, Terry, almost a year ago. And I just showed up. You know what I'm saying? Again, Facebook.
Yeah.
I saw their post. And the one thing that God blessed me with was my mouth. I will introduce myself. I don't mind making friends. There's no shy bone in my body, even though I thought it was. And I just showed up, and I was just casually sitting there. And they was just like, who is that? Who is that? And this is what they were telling me. And I'm thinking a lot of females, I'm not tall enough.
Yeah.
I don't got the fake titties. You know, you take the bra off. It's like a light switch. Boop. You know, not mine. But it's like everybody buys this fake stuff. But when you come in and you just be yourself, a lot of people notice that.
Yeah.
So I'm very grateful of the things, even during COVID, that I was still blessed with a job.
Yeah.
Still like going out, you know. I had a whole relationship, singlenow.com. But now it's just
that big shine.
Facts. But it was a great process, I would say. I regret nothing, and I definitely have grown through 2020.
Yeah. That's cool. So when you came from Texas to Atlanta, did you know that entertainment or talk show was your thing? Were you doing that before you left, or did you find out that here? Wow. What I would call, it was an evolutional type of thing. That's not a word. It was very evolutional. Hi, how you doing? It's mine. Pay me. The thing is, I like when someone says, you know, you changed, because if I'm the same 2 years ago, it's an issue. So if you see some type of elevation in me, thank you. High five. Boom. Cool. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
I don't want to be the same 2 years from now.
Nope.
Let me be on the big screen. I want like 3 roles. I didn't say 1, 3 with Will Smith. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me be in the Bad Boys 7011.
Yep.
Goals.
Yeah. That's cool though. Like I think that life journey period, like you kind of just, I was listening to TD Jakes. He was just talking about the thing that leads to the thing. And it's just like one of those things where it's just like, so we have 3 children.
Oh
right?
my.
Don't say it like that.
Okay, my bad. Yay.
Gosh, dog.
Mercy. Can I get 1?
Look, check this out.
Mercy.
I'm number 5 of 7.
Gee, you want more?
No, heck no.
Okay.
I said I'm number 5.
Like
that's my parents. My parents did.
But you gonna stop at 3? You good?
Listen,
boom.
You good?
Yeah.
They got 3 from me.
Uh-huh.
For me and my wife, they got 2, a boy and a girl.
Yeah.
I did my part. The Tademy
Okay,
name
you
was
good?
going. It was good. I did my part, Lord.
I love it. Amen.
So the oldest is 6. My oldest is 6. My son,
Okay.
he's the second. Daniel the second. Soraya and Seth, right?
Aw.
So as parents, I brought that up to say this. As parents, like, I believe our job is to instill in them, but notice what things they naturally gravitate to, right?
Sure.
And I'm gonna go back to the thing that leads to the thing, right? Put my preaching hat on.
Come on.
Things that leads to the thing.
Sure.
So it's like when as kids we're growing up, there's certain things that natural the kids are gonna gravitate to. There's some things that my daughter gravitates to that my sons don't, and vice versa.
Okay.
But you gotta watch it, and then as a parent, you just keep that thing that they're gravitating to in front
Kind
of
of
them.
mold them.
Yeah,
Sure.
Not force them. Oh, you gotta do this. You gotta do this.
Yeah.
I don't want you to do what I did. Just be different from daddy. And so like, but you watch what they gravitate to.
Yeah.
You know, and then sometimes, you know, we'll get involved in something, and we won't stay there. That's just something that introduces you to something that's going to introduce you really
Come on.
to where you're going to go. It's just,
Sure.
it's like the thing that leads to the thing. I know for me growing up, my parents wanted me to do school. I wasn't trying to do school.
Hey, oh, it's so boring.
And it's not even that school
It's
is
so
bad.
It's like,
I just didn't want to do school.
Yeah.
Because I was into music. I was a creative.
Yeah.
I
But that's
did
how
the whole
artists
thing.
work.
Yeah,
Our
you just-
personalities. It's like once you put up math,
Yeah,
I
it's-
fall asleep like
Yeah.
instantaneously. She's dead.
Yeah.
Like, wait,
Yeah.
4 + 4, nigga. Like,
And
it's so boring.
Yeah, but see, because it's the way that artists think, that even we learn differently.
Facts.
We can watch something on television or see somebody do something, and we learning right there.
Facts.
Yeah, we're absorbing
Visually.
it as entertainment because it's still entertainment, but you're still learning. So I think a lot of people are like that, not just artists, but like just I'm speaking from artist mentality. That's how I learn. I can visualize. Let me get my hands on it.
And I'm
gonna learn
picture.
a lot faster. Oh, pictures?
How I learn is I take photographs in my mind. I forgot what type of thing that is called,
Yeah.
but learning, the reason why I get promoted so many times at my job, you show me a system, right? You're teaching me the system.
Right.
I'm taking pictures, boom, boom, boom. The whole time they're talking, bet. You showing me, I can't say one time because that's a lie.
Yeah.
Go on, do that one more time where
Yeah.
that booty at, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me see that one more time. And I got it. It ain't
Right.
no revisiting because you're talking to me, but I visually see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that's the difference between a non-artist and an artist.
Yeah.
Or I don't know what type of mindset that is. I
Yeah.
know that analytically they say what is that, the front part of the brain and the left and all that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It just works.
Facts.
And see, for me, like, if you teach me something, if you're talking to me, I'm doing this here. You showing me, you telling
Yeah.
me, do this, then you're gonna do this. I'm falling asleep.
Facts.
Let me try it.
NyQuil.
Yeah. Let me get my hands on it because I'm listening to you, right? But the
It's
way
the
for me to
wah, wah,
learn,
wah.
the way for me to learn it, I gotta put my hands
gotta
on
search
it.
that
Yeah, and then
with an R.
everything that you said to me, it'll start coming back. Okay, I do this now. I do this now. I do this now.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize I was paying attention. Now I've learned it. I've learned how to deal
was
with my
looking at
learning.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. I learned how to deal with my learning. You know, but and then they're like, "Oh, you picked up on this fairly quickly," because it's just the way that you learn. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that what's interesting about your story too is that you came here for one reason, you know, and then it just led to
I'm just
a
saying.
whole another thing.
I'm so excited about my future on the cool.
Yeah.
I don't know what's gonna be. You know what I mean? I know you asked me, do I have any children? I'm like, nah, I ain't popping none out yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm knocking at 40 and it's like,
You don't look 40.
yeah, I know. Chocolate, whatnot.
Black, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Listen.
It's like, the sad part is about America, we are trained to think, gotta do certain things at a certain age.
Yep.
Now, trust, I'd rather them pop them jokers out a long time ago.
Right.
Get out my house, bye.
Right.
Bye. And I don't want to start late in life, but it has allowed me to just live.
Yeah.
Like, I was in Dubai last year, bro.
Wow.
Like, dating. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? You know, like I couldn't have done that, I feel, if I had chillins. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay. And it's like I was in Barcelona, then I was in Paris, and I was in London, living the life, but low key.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do I want the marriage? Absolutely. I want the love of my life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But here in Atlanta, here in Texas, here in freaking Asia, dating is not as easy as people think it is. And even here in Atlanta, I go on mad dates, like, yeah. Wow. And so super easy, but it's all about that connectivity.
Yep.
Meeting people that have different types of conversation.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about music every day. Oh, you know about Lil Baby. Nigga, like, let's talk about other stuff. Let's talk about the Lord, if that's what you do. Let's talk about building businesses. Do you know how to create? I'm very good with my hands. I rarely read instructions. I put stuff together visually only. That's what I like. So if we can have a diverse conversation, maybe let's make some music together. You know what I'm saying? And it's really rare when you meet people like that. So newly single. And hey, hi ex. Great guy. He's a great man. And one thing that I did on another person's show was I stated I would never bash this man because we need to practice uplifting each other. Every day.
I'm with that.
I'm not going to do that to him. Great man. He's a provider. He was by my side. But he did not live here. And one thing that I say is communication is key. So when the communication went from 100 to -2,
that's tough.
I ain't better do it.
Distance is tough.
Period. But we was gravy. We was buttery. Because he was tough. Hey, da 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 da. But go back to the emotional side. You know, losing a job during COVID. Not 1, not 2, but 3. Like I said, he was a man, you know what I'm saying? Man, hardworking guy. And he didn't know how to communicate. And I'm like, honey, I started the conversation out in March. Okay? 2020, March. Hey, your communication sucks. And like, let's work on that. When October came around, I'm too cute for this. I'm not even trying to boast. Like, I could be on dates yesterday. Times 7. It's not the thing. So I appreciate him. I learned how to be a friend in a relationship. And that's what I value. And that's what I took away from him. So black man, boom, you did it. Keep going.
Distance is tough. But I think I was telling my wife this yesterday. Was it yesterday? I forgot. We was driving here. It was on the way here. One of them days. And I told her that pressure is a good thing in life. I think pressure is a great thing in life. You can create diamonds. Pressure, but you gotta think about the we're gonna go somewhere. Go somewhere with me, guys. Go somewhere with me, people. You gotta think about it. In the human experience, right? What shapes and what molds us as humans, as people, is pressure, trials, adversity. If you do not encounter those in life, there's no way to shape you.
Understood.
So that's why when scripture says it rains on the just and the unjust, pressure, adversity, tests, and trials come for everybody because that's how you mold a human, right? That's just our experience
and what that is.
So that's just a part of the human process. But you don't always, especially if you're not taught these things or if you don't learn these things, whenever the rain starts on you, it's hard to cope. And then sometimes that rain comes. It might have drizzled on you when you was 18 and you got a little wet, and then you turned 25 and then it got a little bit more. You're like, oh snap,
I'm swimming. Like,
what? And then by the time you're in them 30s, it's like we got a hurricane going on in our 30s. So it's I'm not saying it's easy. It definitely is tough because the things I went through a year of depression. My wife knows about it. Picked up weight. I went through depression, but because it started raining, but I grew a lot during that time.
What is one thing that you learn? One main thing that you learn?
It's life. Deal with it.
Okay.
So
Don't dwell on
everything that I went through at that time, I had to learn that it's not about you. This is
deep.
Life.
That's deep.
So you're going to go through things. Yes, you went through it. Don't beat yourself up. Life is going to do enough of that already.
Facts.
Forgive yourself because God forgave you. Get up and keep moving. And that's a tough thing to do. Mm-hmm. I'm not talking like I just figured that out and I got up and did it.
Yeah, it took a while.
She knows I was in front of that PlayStation.
7 months later.
You know?
Like
but you gotta figure out. You gotta figure it out. And that's the thing. We're all different. So we all learn at different paces. That's why schooling is something that's weird to me because not everybody learns the same. So where this person might have got it in 5 months, this person may get it in 5 years.
Facts.
But you can't say that 5-year person is wrong.
Or
that's
slow.
That's just them.
Got it.
They can't help it that God made them a 5-year study.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
and this person can't help it that God made them a 5-month study. Oh, you got it fast. You think you special? No, I didn't ask to get it in 5 months. That's just the way my brain works.
Facts.
So you kind of got to be gracious on that. No, it's not.
They don't understand it.
It's not.
I love it.
Thank God for it.
How you doing? Oh, thank you, Lord.
So talk a little bit about this show. What's your show about?
I am on YouTube, Tangy for real. You gotta say it like that. Can you want to practice or it's Tangy for real? Thank you.
See, I did that, and I did my service too.
For real. And it's because the people, my company, my friends, my family, they always express that I am for real. It's older people, aunts, uncles. I was always a neutral person,
right?
Because I never take sides. Say you and your wife going through something.
Right.
Now, I was introduced to you first.
Right.
I could take your side, but nah. What did you do?
Yeah.
And what she do?
Yeah.
Okay, no, you was wrong.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to you for real, and that's what my show was about. People, they're comfortable talking about it because I don't do judgments. It was a guy that was on the show, you know, about to get married, and he was like, nah, like men. Wow, I was not expecting that.
Right.
But it wasn't like, ew, that's nasty. For real, you like penis? It was just like, really? How did you process that?
Right.
Where did you come to that where you respected her enough to say, I don't want to get married because I like men?
Right.
I ain't trying to hurt you. So people on my show, it's more of let's talk about life. Right. It ain't no one set round because I get bored very easily. Yep. I want something different. I want you to be on mine.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
You know what I'm saying?
On Tangy.
How you doing?
For real?
For real.
Hey.
You can do it with your shoulders though. It's like I just talk comfortably. I want to do cooking shows. I want to travel. I want to go back to Dubai and meet the men that was dishing. They millionaires wanted me. I didn't understand it. Yeah. I don't think I'm ugly, okay? Yeah. But the way they was acting like I was fine, I was like, bro, what's wrong with you? Like the pedestal, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I want to not only continue to meet new people, but I feel like more people I meet, I will grow as a person.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Cause I didn't know you from a can of paint, you know what I'm saying? Nah. But you are a truly genuine person. Like you cool as all get out, you know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it.
Cause I met IG is trash. I mean, sorry, hey IG. It's a lot of people that you get a lot of
DMs from
penis, and it's like I didn't ask for that, but good morning, like what are we doing? And so like I feel like Instagram, it opens up a lot of doors, but it's a lot of doors. It's a lot of doors.
You get a lot of
mercy
a lot of
me
messages.
Mercy
more
me.
Instagram than Facebook.
I would say Instagram is more because I have more out of the country followers, and I believe it's because of the skin tone. We went to Dubai. Yeah. I had blonde hair. All of it was blonde, but it was braids. Yeah. But I had dark skin tone. They've never seen it. I'm getting stopped. Yeah. They take it. Oh my gosh. Let me take a picture. Yeah. What is going on here? Yeah. I had to change my whole dialect. Like what is going on? I don't understand. Because
I spent a short amount of time in Dubai. I did overseas contracting, so
ooh, delicious money.
But the dark skin over on the other outside of America, people like us black people.
Let me tell
Outside of
you.org.
So, but see, they're used to seeing Africans.
Yeah.
See, black Americans in Dubai, yeah, you see them, but it's not. So your skin complexion, and you're not from Africa.
Yeah.
And you have that American accent. So that's like exotic.
Facts.
Over there.
I mean, I'm
so
getting
they would do that.
Dates upon dates. And I mean, it was one guy I had met. We was in the Bahamas, actually. And he spent almost $190 just on my plate. Do you want something else? I'm about ready to throw up. Like, I couldn't eat no more, but I was like, yes. Like, bruh, okay, we cake? Okay, we going cake. But it's weird. If we even go back to dating preference, I love black men. Yeah. Love. But what I will say is that I felt a little bit more of value when I was there. I don't know why.
Dubai or Bahamas?
Yes, Dubai, Bahamas, London. How you doing? Boom, France.
Outside of America?
Yes, and even here, it was a lot. It was a lot of white guys, Hispanics.
In LA?
Yes, and
really?
But so sidebar. Okay, you ready?
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
What you gonna say, Tangy?
So it was like they're interested and and I want to talk to you, But I feel like it was a fetish, and the reason why I say that because it was just like I want that black chocolate.
I can see that.
Okay.
I can see
and
that.
So I was like, okay, back to the black men. So y'all scary.
It was more like
it was just like, like you know, you see a steak cooking and you see it sizzling, and you're just like, oh my gosh, I smell like the butter and the garlic, and you're just looking at it. Yeah, that's how I felt.
That's how. So
I'm good in my life.
They was just looking at you like a
morsel.
Yeah.
And I felt nasty. I was like, should I put on a coat?
Yeah.
But yeah.
There's a lot of things that happened during, like, I don't want to get too much into it. There's a lot of things that happened during slavery time with black men and women that was like weird that white people did. Like, weird stuff.
Forever.
Just
forever.
The black lady in the museum and they like
with the cup on the booty or something.
Weird, man. Just looking at black people like just shows. Just like
yeah, because you know what? We are very fluffy. Mm-hmm. The lips, the curvature. You know what I'm saying?
We can that.
Facts. You can. Majority. I can't say all black women.
Yeah.
Majority of black women. We can't walk into Walmart and put on size 16. You got to go up 2 sizes because we got them cups.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's the curvature. But I have seen some banging white girls where I was like, well, damn. Yeah. You know, man, built and stacked. So I guess it's to each his own. But
it is. It definitely is. So you said you went to Paris?
Yes.
France?
Yes.
I want to go to Paris and France. I've never been before.
I think you should go because you're in love.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it sucked because I wasn't. And so you have all these, no.
Everything is like,
I'm in love. And then I'm like, drink,
a whole bunch of that there?
Kissing. I hate you. Stupid love. And it was just like, you want another drink? Yeah, I do. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And you went to, I don't know what it's called, but if you Google it, but it's like a bridge where everybody put these locks. So you put like your marriage date or whatever on these locks, and it commits to your marriage, your love and all this. Yeah. So we're walking on a stupid bridge.
Yeah.
Everybody booed up, kissing and stupid kisses. And it was just like, I told my friend, I was like, I'm ready. Like I was like that. I'm ready. Like it started to like make my stomach curdle a little bit. I had to boo boo. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like I'm good with it. It's more of a love. If I was in love, that'd have been the shiz naive for real.
The trip.
But it was a whole singleness for me, where I was like, I'm good for the rest of my life. Barcelona though.
Barcelona.
Delicious. And I didn't think I would ever say this, but like Atlanta clubs, them jokers there.
Really?
It was the best party ever. And we just did it because, like, we're older now. Yeah. Clubs. But we was like, let's enjoy it.
Yeah.
I remember coming home at 7:30. a.m. and was ready to go back.
What?
Man.
What time did y'all get there?
Let me see. We got there about
So
6:30.
so the clubs don't close over there? In Barcelona?
No.
Wow.
How dare? Like, y'all want us to die here? I'm ready. But the food was nice.
Really?
They actually seasoned. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's like a black person thing where it's like, oh, you don't know how to cook because you ain't black.
Yeah.
These brothers, like, I'm not playing. I licked that plate, okay?
Yeah.
I want to make sure
That's
they
right to do. Yeah, that's
right
to
there.
do.
You seen them 2
I'm
strands.
not gonna
Boom.
disrespect y'all seasoning.
Come on now.
Yeah, I feel
Seen
you.
belly dances. We did the whole camel ride.
Really?
So romantical, again, single. Boom.
Yeah.
But it was really fun.
Yeah.
I do want to go back.
Yeah.
So it's about to be my 40th.
Uh-huh.
And August 26th, send presents.
Uh-oh.
Amen. And so I prayed about it, you feel me? And I'm ready to not only travel, but allow myself to be loved. Some people don't understand that you can't
That's the
push.
whole thing, man.
Yeah. You can push a lot of people away. I had it bad, and I didn't know that. That's what I was doing.
Yeah.
I was doing what I call the merry-go-round. He's not serious. You're dating multiples. Why can't I? You know what I'm saying? Not sexually.
Yeah.
It was just, you're not taking me seriously. Let me call up Chris, John, Craig, Daryl, and Darrell. How you doing? Boom, because I can.
Yeah.
And just live.
Yeah.
But that makes an internal process of where you don't take the one person that you want to be serious with serious. So I had to grow from that evolution.
Yeah. Yep.
And now I'm in a process. No, excuse me. I graduated. Thank you. Amen. I graduated from that, and now I am available for love.
Yeah.
But to the right person. Because if you're playing, nah.
I think a lot of that relationships, it deals a lot with our I can't speak on any other culture.
Sure.
I can only speak on Black culture. But like we don't get taught a lot of that, especially as men. The only thing we really know about women is what we see on TV.
Unfortunately,
music,
booty shaking, titties
from like
grinding.
the older generation, stuff like that. A lot of it starts at home.
Sure.
A lot of it starts at home. So
Was your
it's
dad
like,
home?
My dad?
Yes. Were you raised by your dad?
Till middle school. They divorced when I was in middle school. I had older brothers.
But your daddy though.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's no shade because
it's no shade at
my
all.
dad was home,
Yeah.
but he was not there.
And that is a whole other thing.
Yeah. I was, and a lot of people don't know that because they meet me, they're like, I was a tomboy. Football, volleyball, fishing every other weekend, bikes. I grew up with karate, boxing, UFC.
Wow.
So I have a lot of guy friends because I can relate.
'Cause you can,
No overreacting. So when I meet somebody that overreacts, it's just like, what's going on with your personality? Because you're acting like a female, and that's why are you mad again? But I can relate more to men, and then women that are calm. Be happy. You ate today, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
But I value that from my dad. That is one thing that I would say that I value from him, but he was really not present. He was there.
Yeah.
Not present. And he died when I was 17. So the last words that he said to me, and it was the second time he said that, was I love you. You know what I'm saying?
17, you only heard that
17, the second time I'm walking out the door, I'm going back to college. Tangy, yeah, I love you. Okay, love you too. Confused.
Wow, you
love you too, Dad. That was on Sunday. He died Monday. You know what I'm saying?
How did he die?
Heart attack. That was like his 6th heart attack. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But it's weird because it created something. So 2 things. It created fear in a way that if somebody that I got close to finally said I love you, boom, die.
Ooh.
Then it created a hope. Maybe somebody can love me because now my dad does. So it's like, it's different.
Yeah.
I'm a psychology major, so I kind of dive deep into my stuff.
When I tried to go to school,
Yeah.
my major was political science.
Okay.
And my minor was psychology.
Oh, so you know how to dive deep a little bit too.
And my wife, that's what she's in school for.
And get it good. You gonna love it.
I get deep. We
like it.
have our, but I can also, go 2 feet.
Yeah.
3 feet. You know what I'm saying?
I can get deep.
If you want to go out there,
yeah,
I'm cool.
Let's go.
And see, my thing is this: like, I feel like, I can. When I was in high school, I went to all black high school, predominantly black high school. I was raised in the hood, but see, and I was straight there. I have no problem being in the hood at all. I have no problem from where I grew up. I have no problem dealing with the other side either. I can go. I was told I talk white, you sound white, and all this stuff.
I get that.
I was
I'll be
raised
like,
up.
thank you.
But I was raised in Pine Hills, which is
so you can get gutted if needed. Boom, catch me outside.
But it was weird for me because I was raised around it. I don't know. Some things stuck and other things just didn't.
Yeah.
But I feel like I can. That's why I like the show so much, because I feel like I can have conversations with any and everybody.
Facts.
I feel like I could do that. Not that I know
it was
everything,
a blessing.
but I feel like I can have a conversation with you. I don't have to know, because I could. Hey, teach me something. I'm
Yeah.
fine with that. I don't believe I should be the smartest person in the room, because I am not smart. You don't want me to be the smartest person in the room.
Never elevate. Teach me something, please.
Yeah, but I'm down for that.
Yeah.
But I feel like the depth, I don't think like you always have to display your depth. I think it's something that you should just be in a room and just allow people to
impress them.
Explore. Yeah.
Oh.
And when they do that,
the whole neck. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh.
They do that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. That.
Yeah. Oh, I have a talk show. Hand on business card.
Boom. Hey, Tyler Perry.
There you go. So I appreciate you sitting here talking to me.
Yeah.
This was dope.
Boom. COVID free.
There it is. So just let the people know how they can get in touch with you.
Yes.
Watch the show.
Oh, it's Tangy for real on YouTube. Okay. You got Tangy Spicy, TANGY SPICEY, because I'm nice with it. IG. Follow me. Hang out. Shoot me a text or whatever. And see if you want to get on the show. I'm always interested. Holla at me.
Yeah. So, thank you guys so much for watching the sit down. Subscribe to the channel, but you don't just watch and not subscribe, because that's creepish. Don't do that, people. Sub to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, comment your thoughts, and shop the sit down. See you guys next time.
Boom.
Yeah.
I love it.